Hello, I'm Anna Mackay and this video is on integer division. Let's start with these examples. We're asked to evaluate, which is another word for calculate or solve or work out. As with multiplication, I suggested just looking at the numbers to start with and worry about the sign later. So if we have 36 divided by -3, thinking about the numbers, we would have 12. Now, this number here is positive, even though we can't see the positive sign, and this is a negative. So coming down to this box here, if we have different signs, one positive, one negative, the answer will be a negative number. So then the answer here is -12. The next one, think of it as 45 divided by 5, which would give you 9. And then we have two negative numbers here, and when we have two negative numbers, we end up with a positive answer. So we just leave that one as 9. A couple more. -72 divided by 4. Making sure that you're familiar with the two ways of showing division, using the divide symbol or using that fraction. So that's the same as -72 divided by 4. So our answer for that one is 18. And then thinking about the sign, we have one negative, so it will be -18. This one over here, 144 divided by 12 gives us 12. But will it be positive or negative? Well, because we have the two negative signs, that creates a positive number. So our answer is 12. Moving on. Some worded questions here. A few steps involved. So we have to find the average hourly temperature change if the temperature falls from 36 degrees Celsius to -6 degrees from 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. So a few steps here. So we're going to be working out the average temperature change. Making sure you're writing this down to say what you're doing. So thinking about the temperature change here, you have to think about a directed number line. So you might think of it as 32 degrees down to 0 to start with would be 32. And then there's 6 more to get to -6. So we're actually going to add on that 6. Now, working out an average is the same as doing all of the temperature change divided by how long it took in total. So we're going to do a divide, put that fraction line in. Now, 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. You might think of it as, first of all, 5 p.m. up till midnight will give you 7 hours. And then there's 3 more hours to take you to 3 a.m. So that will give us 3. Working this out, we have 38 divided by 10. And that will give us 3.8. We've got to think about the units. So we had degrees Celsius per hour. Have we answered the question? Find the average hourly temperature change. It changed 3.8 degrees per hour. One more example. Thinking of things in a different way here. We have to write 3 numbers that when divided by 4, we get a negative integer answer. So a reminder, integer is a whole number. So we want a negative whole number. So there's no official way of setting this out. Let's think of it. We want a number that when divided by 4, you get a negative number, say. So let's think about what this number could be that when divided by +4, you will get a negative answer. Well, using this box here, if we want to end up with a negative number, therefore we have to have one positive number and one negative number. We know that the 4 is positive, so therefore this number here must be a negative number. So perhaps we'll put a negative there, getting ready. And for a number to be divisible by 4 and end up with a whole number, an integer, it has to be a multiple of 4. So thinking of a multiple of 4, any one will do. I'll pick 12. So I'm going to have -12. When that's divided by 4, that would leave me with -3. And that's what we're after, a negative integer answer. Have we finished the question though? No, go back and read it. It said write 3 numbers that when divided by 4. We've listed one here. Sorry, over here we've listed -12, but we have to list 3 in total. So any multiples of 4 will do. So I'll list off a couple. We could have -4, -8, and -12. And there are some of the many answers that you could have for this one. So that's the end of this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And the next video in this sequence will be called Combined Operations. Thank you.